Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for another video. Today I'm going to be discussing the cost of living in UK. So I have lived in India for around, I'll give a quick introduction to myself before I talk on this topic because I'll be using different currencies and like other things. So I'll just give you a quick introduction. Was born in India, then I went to Dubai when I was 6 months. I lived over there for around like 11 years. Then I went back to India till my 12th. So technically, I have lived in Dubai more than I've lived in Delhi. But when I came here, my parents recently shifted back to Dubai. So my flight expenses part might not make really sense if you're watching this coming from India. But yeah, I'll be still sharing all my expenses. So basically, this video is going to be how cost of living of a student in UK. So I'm going to be talking about the initial costs, like basically the education costs. So I'm doing a co-foundation course here in the UK in Loughborough University. It's an on-campus initiative by partnered by Loughborough University for the foundation course. So basically, I'm doing physical sciences. That's my course. So the education fees, like the fee I paid for the full year, is around 25,000 pounds, which is 25 lakh rupees. And if you see in UK, most universities, the fee structure is nearly the same. It might be less or even more depending on the rank of your college and if you have any bursary or like scholarships or anything like that. But at max and minimum, the basic cost is around 35 to 40 lakh rupees per year. Now we're talking about accommodation. So basically, I'm going to be taking all the prices in pounds and then in rupees. I'm taking approximation of a pound to be 100 rupees. So basically, the catered out of two types: breakfast and dinner, and breakfast, lunch, and dinner. For breakfast and dinner, with the one which I am living in, it's 8,500 pounds, which is 8.5 lakh rupees for a year. Then for 3 meals a day, it can go up to 9,000 pounds, 9 lakh rupees. For non-catered, but you're living in the university campus, that means your plumbing and all of those, like the electric work and everything, is like no, it's basically it's covered in the price. That's around 7,500, which is 7.5 lakhs. Talking about the non-catered, of course, outside the university, like there are many partner programs outside the university also, which like gives you good accommodation, but it's very less price. It's like 5,000 pounds, 5 lakh rupees, but then you have to like pay the electricity bill, the water bill, the gas bill. Basically, your utilities are not included in that. So now moving on to the traveling. So basically, I am from India, but I came from Dubai over here. So I traveled Emirates and I traveled from Dubai to Birmingham. I booked a round ticket and it's 5,000 dirhams, which is around 1.2 lakh rupees. If you book from India, and I think round trips are approximately that range, like around 1 lakh, under 1 lakh, 1 lakh. And if they book Air India, it's 80,000, so I think 90,000 max. But that's to London, and most universities are not near London, and you'll have to take a train or any other coach services, which is which will be a plus, of course, to that. And secondly, I took an Uber from the airport to my college because there's no direct coach system over here from Birmingham to my college. It's a 45-minute Uber ride, and you must have heard generally Ubers outside India are expensive. So this was for like around 75 pounds, which is 7,500 rupees. 45 minutes, I know, and it's a lot compared to India. So in India, 45-minute ride would be approximately um 500 rupees, 500, 600 rupees. If compared to that, it's of course I think 6, 7 times. But yeah, that's how it's served over here. And I would suggest you guys, if you're coming to like in hand, like in forex card or cash, please carry 100 to 150 pounds for the initial expenses. It's alright if you have an account and it's enrolled in your account like in a forex card. It's great, but initially you should have certain amount in your hand, which is 100 to 150 pounds. Now we'll move to the initial academic expenditure. Like in academic, if you're in engineering sciences, or if you're in, I think, any sciences, even chemistry, physics. I'm not sure about biology, but yeah, they all require specific calculator. And and Then generally 20 to 25 pounds for a calculator, which is 2000 to 3000 rupees. Initially, like basic costs, you might find it expensive than India, of course, but they're not that expensive, that they're not unbearable, not very expensive if you compare it to India also. But yeah, the initial cost might be really taxing. Then after that, certain books, now books are for required to study, like if you're in engineering, do you maybe recommend some online books that you'll have to pay online to subscribe to the apps or like certain things to have the books. And also, like if you are going to labs, there are certain like things you have to like buy specific instruments, and also that may be payable also. So I would actually say that around 50 to 100 pounds you should keep for that specifically. Maybe not much. I had to buy my books, and there's a vlog I'll attach up over here where I've shared all the things that I've bought from Amazon for my, like the books, the stationery kit, and all those things. The total for that I think costed me uh, £100, including the delivery charges and everything. So you can check out that video also. I had ordered I think 4 books or something like that. And now whiteboard markers, it's not necessary to buy from here, you can get it even from your country, like if you're coming from India also, because your most accommodations have a whiteboard where you can like note down your things, you can plan your days. I think whiteboards are there in most accommodations anywhere, and you can basically have them planning much better. Now we'll move to the initial expenditure. Now initial expenditure, apart from academic, you have the cleaning things, you can even get them from there, from India also, but I got few of them. I didn't get all. So like basic, initially I had to spend like 10 to 20 pounds for like the basic toilet cleaning or the broom, or mops. So basic things you can you will have to spend on. Even the housekeeping comes around like once in 2 weeks, which is really good, and like it's really advisable. But yeah, you need to still keep your room a bit clean. You can get dusting cloths from home and everything like that. But initial expenditure is at least 10 to 20 pounds in hand for all these basic things like towels, maybe towels you need, and all of those things. Now I'll show you my weekly expenditure. Like for meals, as I told you, I'm generally only 2 meals a week, or 2 meals a day. But for the weekend, like if you like Indian food, like of course you like Indian food, but if you want to have Indian food, like for 3 meals, it's £7. 3 meals, this is like 700 rupees for 3 meals. But then it's not the best quality. I mean, it's not the best taste, to be very honest. So you should try to like have local things. Maybe it's slightly cheap, not really cheap, but yeah, it will be priced the same. 3 meals, £7 from Tesco. If you buy, it's going to be the same. But then I have, what I generally purchase is ready to eat meals like chicken and rice. You get for £2, and it's nice. It's edible. It's like you can eat it. So that's how my weekly expenditure is, and mainly that's all that I spend actually in UK as a student. Now we'll just talk about a few things, like few clothing items that you get it in India really well, and it's not necessary to buy specifically from here. You can definitely purchase it from India also, but if you don't, like for example, it's warmers. Uniqlo has really good warmers in India also, and they're priced, actually they're slightly cheaper over here if you compare it over there. I think there is 3000 or something. Here it's 2000 for the upper, and then the bottom is another 2000. But over there, I think the complete set is for 7,000 or 6,000, 7,000. So yeah, Uniqlo is definitely cheaper over here. Now similarly, I've talked about H&M and all of those brands. You need coats, boots. Boots, if you see like H&M prices all over the world are nearly similar only. You can again make your choice. If you want to buy from there, you have weight, then you can buy from there and get it here, or you can buy from here also. And now, most importantly, clothing items you should have is a warmers, coats, gloves, muffler, and cap, and that's it for my expenditure. So this is it for this video. If you really wanted to know how I plan my weekend meals, what I eat, and like more of my journey in UK, I'll make more such videos. You can drop down your suggestions also in the comments down below if you want more such videos. And if you haven't checked up the initial, like my exam week story time. I'll attach it on the I button. And yeah, that's it for this video. I post videos every Monday and every Thursday. Like, subscribe for most videos. Bye.